Fifo Capital is involved in invoice finance, and what that means is a company that needs to access cash, but they can't get that cash from the banks, would come to Fifo Capital, and what they would do is they would offer invoices that are due for payment. They would offer those invoices for sale to Fifo. Fifo Capital was started in Auckland, New Zealand in 2005, very, very successful in New Zealand, and then it started its Australian operations in 2008. The head office for Fifo Australia is in Melbourne, and in that office we have our risk management department, we have our operations department and part of our support department. We also have another office on the Gold Coast, and from the Gold Coast we have another support department there as well.
I became a part of Fifo Capital because I just saw the opportunity in the business. When I got the information, my husband and I didn't know much about factory, didn't know what it is, to be quite honest, but after doing some research we just thought it was a fantastic concept and we loved the idea, so we took the risk.
My role in Fifo Capital is as support manager, so effectively that role entails going around the network and providing them with whatever support they feel is appropriate.
Yeah, I've been with Fifo Capital just on 12 months now, started about October last year, so I'm just hitting my first anniversary now. I've had a fairly steep climb as far as volumes and also a vertical learning curve because I was new into the industry as far as factoring is concerned.
The key focus of Fifo Capital is the training and support of its network. So when somebody joins Fifo Capital, they'll go through an initial 3 to 4 day training course in Melbourne, and that training course basically gives the franchisee a grounding of what Fifo Capital is about.
Yeah, I do have other businesses. In fact, Fifo Capital is one of 3 businesses I run. They are all in the finance industry, so Fifo Capital was a perfect dovetail into a gap I had in my business, mostly mortgage based, and what I thought originally Fifo might be a bolt-on. As it's turning out, my other businesses now bolt on to Fifo.
Most of our clients are in a very, very rapid growth stage. Most of them are very, very profitable, but the bank's facilities just don't work for those companies.
We are also very much into providing the single invoicing or single debtor financing, which again is something that I know that there is a big requirement for that type of funding out in the marketplace, something that in my former life we've not been able to provide.
So Fifo can wrap itself around other aspects of people's lives. It also gives exceptional returns, and it's a very, very low risk business model. And the reason why it's low risk is the whole business is underpinned by a very unique insurance policy. Fifo Capital has one of the strongest finance company management teams in Australia, and collectively the management team have over 70 years of experience directly in this industry.
It's a fantastic franchise to start with. It's a great opportunity. Honestly, there's nothing to lose giving it a go. And being a mum and a wife, it's the home life that it provides. It's just a lot more flexible and you get the life balance.
The greatest achievement in Fifo Capital has probably been the volumes and the targets that I set for myself. I am a very target-driven type of person. I mentioned earlier that I was originally looking at 300 to 500 a month. I'm keen as mustard to actually hit the $1 million in my first year, and I've actually got some longer-term goals as well, where I'll expect myself to hit the $2 million mark next year, and won't stop till I do.
Fifo Capital not only gives fantastic lifestyle benefits, but it's also able to wrap itself around other aspects of your life whilst driving fantastic returns. The people that we are looking for to join Fifo Capital have the ability and the desire to succeed, be able to communicate well, and also to work well as part of a team. If you think Fifo Capital is for you, please contact me on any of the details that are coming up on the screen now, and I hope to hear from you soon. And thank you for watching this video on Fifo Capital.